new poll in the US has shown that Republican voters are less supportive of Donald Trump running for office again in 2024. Hollie, why do you think these numbers have fallen for Trump? I don't know whether they're just frustrated that he's not putting his hand up and letting everyone know that he'll run or something.
Well, I think he has let everyone know that he intends to nominate for the presidential election in 2024. It'll be interesting to see. I had a look at the poll. Yeah, there's been a drop in numbers, but I don't think it's like so huge that we're talking Trump's popularity's fallen off a cliff. What I think will be interesting is what we see happen at the midterms in November.
Yeah.
If the Republican Party can't put up a decent fight against Joe Biden, who is probably the most ineffectual American president we've ever seen, whose own popularity is just, it's beyond in the toilet. And Kamala Harris, who they thought was going to be the great saviour, her popularity is even worse. So the Democrats are in a shocking state in the US. And if the Republican Party can't put up some sort of decent fight against them, well, I think they need to take a much better look at themselves. But we do know that Trump has been very, active in putting forward candidates as they go into their primary season across for the midterms. So it'll be interesting to see whether his candidates are successful or not.
Rex, I don't think Biden will stand in 2024. I don't think the party will allow him to. And maybe no Trump if this decline in poll numbers continues. Will that make for a better world, do you think?
Oh, look, it's hard to work out what will happen in the United States. Of course, there are a number of people who followed Trump, and they were a little bit like those Japanese soldiers at the end of World War II that went back into the jungle and kept fighting for 10 years. Look, we just have to watch and see what happens there. The big issue here, in actual fact, is the division in the Republican Party and how that will affect Australia. We've got a couple of international tinderboxes at the moment with Russia and the Ukraine, potentially China. And we need to be thinking about the response that the United States will make in relation to those tinderboxes.
Yeah.
And, Australia always works with the United States. The alarm bells ringing for me is the disunity there will create uncomfortable positions for us. And the lesson for us is, or the message for us is, we have to get on and sort out our national resilience. We have to sort out our national security. We have to sort out those submarines that Hollie talked about. But since 2009, we've been trying to get new submarines and we've not advanced that.
Yep.
Our Tiger helicopters, we've got to get better at defence, making sure that we have options available to us when presented with conflict internationally.
Yeah, spot on. Hollie Hughes, Rex Patrick, great to have you on the program. Thank you for your time.